Performance lovers should be familiar with this car, the Audi TT. Hard to forget a shape this distinctive. Making it more memorable is this extra S, which means higher performance in the Audi world. TTS is available as a 2+2 hardtop coupe. This one's a 2-seat soft-top convertible, if you haven't noticed. Seattle in the wintertime? Not the best time to test a convertible, but hey, sometimes you take them when you can get them. Besides, it has a roof, it's not made out of sugar, it's not like it's gonna melt in the rain. Recent storms are proof they've left my favorite roads less than ideal. Quattro all-wheel drive is perfect for sloppy northwest weather. Powering all 4 tires is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, making 265 horsepower. S models get an additional 54 horses over the standard TT. The only transmission is a dual-clutch 6-speed S-tronic that changes gears in the blink of an eye. Choose automatic mode or manually select your cause. Even though the temperature is hovering around 40 degrees, a 0 to 60 time of 5 seconds gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling. TT's structure is a steel and aluminum space frame, but it feels like it's formed from a single iron girder, rare for a convertible. Do I even need to say it handles great? Well, it does. The TT is highly stable and capable in the corners. A sport button changes the power steering boost and exhaust note. The Audi magnetic ride suspension is adjustable from comfortable but sporty to racetrack stiff. Wind management is good at higher speeds. My friend and production assistant Martin Campbell here is a bad visual aid. His barber shaves a bit closer than mine. TTS drinks premium fuel at a rate of 21 city, 29 highway. Worse if you venture up near its 150 mile/hour top speed. The TT has a bit of a high sill, so there's a little bit of effort getting in, but once inside, this is a nice space. Stitching gives a rich, tailored presentation. All the materials look and feel great. Deeply bolstered heated seats hug like mom. The substantial steering wheel is a joy to hold onto. Plenty of small nooks for storage and even a ski pass-through. Interesting for a convertible. Keyless ignition is unavailable. The MMI user interface is a bit trickier to use when mounted on the instrument panel. Normally, Audi puts it down on the console. Also, it scrolls backwards when choosing a radio station. The Bose sound system sounds very good, but iPod integration is an option on a car that starts at 50 grand? Trunk size? Well, it's never a good sign when I bring out a shopping cart of this stuff rather than a flatbed. Not much storage under the load floor. Obviously, no one expects minivan space here, so 3 bundles of TP is respectable for a performance roadster, and it doesn't change with the top up or down. TT will get cross-shopped with Nissan 370Z, Porsche Boxster, and the BMW Z4. At nearly 55 grand when loaded, this Audi doesn't come cheap, but for those with the cash, it's easy to appreciate the well-crafted interior when carving up curvy roads. Audi's TTS Roadster does more than put wind in your hair, it'll put a grin on your face. It takes around 12 seconds for the top to do its thing. Audi says it can be closed while driving if the speed is under 30 miles an hour. Didn't find that out until I gave the car back. Would have been fun to try. Design is a topic of conversation wherever the TT goes. Some prefer the original groundbreaking design, others like the new sleeker look. You make the call. Now, if you like the concept of this car, but you just can't bring yourself to plunk down 53 large, there's always the standard TT coupe. It starts at $40,000 and includes quattro. Yes, it has less power at 211 horsepower, but the torque is the same, so theoretically, it should be about as much fun to drive. For those on a budget, there's always the Mazda MX-5 Miata. That's my take on the Audi TTS Roadster. Nice car, not quite as stirring as the Porsche Boxster, but then again, it isn't as expensive either. Dang, I keep coming back to price. Hate living in the real world. Oh well. That's Driven. I'm Tom Voelk.